So we're home after 4 or 5 days in Sicily. It's been a heat wave here, 26 degrees, lovely. We've had rain, we've had wind. We managed 1 hour on the beach, didn't we, darling?
We did.
Anyway, we're back. And I've come to see what's happened to my poor veg patch. Oh my gosh, look at my strawberries have grown so much in this heat. Look at them. Wow.
We'll only be back up to about 15 minutes.
I managed to contain myself this long to make a cup of tea. I've actually got a few peas that I've had going indoors to bring up. As you can see here, since we last showed you the garden, I've transferred some spinach plants in, and I've got some little beetroot down here. Can you see, Franco?
Yes, I can.
And there are some onions. There's also a stray potato that's decided to come up here, but I shall have to dig them up.
Are there lettuces over there?
They are the lettuces from last year, those two.
Okay.
I actually keep them for the tortoise as it happens.
Okay.
And then I've got some more. What did I pop in there? I popped in there my chard
Okay.
and my main crop potatoes.
Oh, look at them.
Oh, look at the peas are all coming along nicely, aren't they? This is actually what these are. There's another few of those to pop in the end. They'll come on and be a little bit later. They look a bit sad, don't they? They've been a bit warm
Look
indoors.
at the potatoes, how much they've grown.
But a lot of those are actually the ones that are just naturally self-seeded from last year.
Yeah.
These ones are my first early potatoes, the smaller. But basically I can dig them all up and eat them together.
Yep.
Lovely. What else have we got going on here? We've got some...
just a sec. Where? Okay.
These are all the climbing... Let me pop that down. These are all peas as well. As you can see, my cauliflower, my collies are coming on quite nicely. Some, look, this half is not too bad. And this half are a bit sad, for whatever reason.
Yeah, they are. Maybe they're not in the sun as much.
Well, it's a bit of a trial. I've never actually grown cauliflower before, so we'll see.
Okay.
These are all the broad beans. As you can see, they're coming along nicely. They've actually grown at least that much since we went away, which is ridiculous, isn't it? And gosh, over here, look at all of the peas. Coming on like mad things, like triffids, look. Need to get some more wire around to hold them up.
Beginning to...
Because it was going to be hot, I actually got my pots that I've been overwintering in the greenhouse out, because I thought they could do with being outside and getting some sun, and they'd be too hot in there. The garlic's coming along lovely. Ooh, garlic's beautiful. Let's have a look. It's my gooseberries. Not much to see on my gooseberries. But actually on the... where did I then see them? Look, got little figs.
2 little figs.
Lots of little figs.
3, 4, 5, yeah.
But actually very sad when you think, in comparison in Italy, they've literally got whopping great trees.
They just grow without seeding them.
Never mind. I didn't notice this actually when I was videoing yesterday, but look at the state of this piece of asparagus. It's gone a bit mad while we're being away, so we need to cut that and eat it. We've got 2 new ones at the bottom. More excitingly, the other one, which I thought was dead. Can you see that little pinky one? I thought that one might be dead, but I've actually now started to get asparagus, so I'm quite pleased. But this thing is a beast.
How far can we eat it?
Well, I mean, the best bit is at the top, isn't it? But you could chop that up and put that in a soup or whatever, darling, or pasta. It'd be fine.
Okay.
It's all edible.
But that is an addition to the video.
Look at it. Beautiful.
Seeding them.
Never mind. Oh, God. Let's have a look in my greenhouse. What's happening in here? Oh, actually, they look a little bit dry, some of them, but nothing too major. These are all my tomato plants that are at various stages, but they're coming along nicely. These are some bedding plants that I've got to go in my hanging baskets and things, but they're okay. These are flowers to go. These are nasturtiums and marigolds to go in amongst the vegetable patch. So they're all okay. They're still alive. And a few more bits and bobs in there. Yep, these are actually my red peppers that we took seeds from the red pepper that Francesco used to cook with. They're coming along. I've potted them up and they're coming along nicely. And what's happening in here?
Should I come in? Or are you going to
get them out?
Yeah.
Look. So I've got a few basils and a parsley coming along there, and some little chilli plants. They're a little bit behind because of when we went away earlier in the season, but they're coming on. Yep. Oh, I'm pleased. Everything's still alive. That's the main thing. Got some lettuces down there that need to go out in the garden. That'll be my next job. Look.
Shall we have a look at
and then over here.
The stuff there?
Oh my gosh, look at this lot. Wow. They need good water. Whoop. take that off and I can get to them. So I've got radishes up this end and lots of lettuce.
God, it's like a jungle now.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? But the trick is, are they actually developing? Oh yes, they are. Look, can you see in there? Look.
No, where? Oh yeah.
Down here, look. They're developing into radishes now, but they need some more water. Unfortunately, I couldn't drag my mum around here all the time because when we were away, so things have got a little bit dry. And this bed is not looking particular. This is my... oh, no, I tell a lie, I'm excited. Look, these are my parsnips. They're coming along nicely. I'm pleased with those. At least there's some life. And I did manage, I transferred a few over from this line to this line, and they're still alive. That's a piece of grass. And I've got some little carrots in here as well. Look, can you see?
Yep.
Now, when I planted these were in a nice neat row, but somewhere along the way they go all over the shop. But they're starting to come up in there. So yet again, they all need a bit of water.
And you've got some onions
Slowly they'll come on. Yep. Actually, I'm actually quite happy that they're all still alive. That's the miracle, that they're still alive, because it's been 26 degrees.
5 days.
But it's been so hot. And although I had my drip feeder on, it doesn't reach all of them. So yeah, so I'm pleased they're alive. I'm now going to get the hose and give them a good spray. So good news, everything is coming on. That's it for today. See you next time.
However, my next job is to cut the grass. Look, it's gone absolutely mad.